Let's take a break from the FBS and head over to the Ivy League, where the 6-3 Yale Bulldogs, I think they're the Bulldogs. Am I correct on that one? The Yale
Yeah.
Bulldogs, can't remember exactly, but I got it right. The Yale Bulldogs, 6-3, hit the road to take on the 8-1 Harvard Crimson. Saturday kickoff at 12 p.m. on ESPNU in Harvard Stadium. Played in Cambridge, Massachusetts. This one being called the game. That's what it's called. It's called the game. And guys, we know the Ivy League is the oldest college football rivalries in all of college football. This is where it all started. So you can thank these two teams, along with a couple others like Penn and Princeton, for the ability to get up on a Saturday and grill out and watch your favorite team. So, Brad, there's no spread on this one in the Ivy League, at least I'm not aware of. Yale coming into this one, as I mentioned, 6-3, Harvard 8-1. Going to be a great matchup no matter what. These two teams, I don't know if they hate each other, but they might try to create a cyber attack or something on each other Friday night with all the smart geniuses that go there. Brad, I'll turn it over to you. Thoughts on this Ivy League game and who wins the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Man, this has got to be a bucket list for me. I think, just would be such a fun game to go to. And Nate, I'm not going to spend very, very long on this one, but I'm excited to get a chance to watch this one. This is a classic quarterback duel. Both offenses are high power. Both offenses can really, really put up some points. For Yale, Grant Jordan, fantastic year, 20 touchdowns, 3 picks on the year. He has been just really, really good. Nate, doing a little research, we talked about Harvard a couple weeks ago. They have a really good quarterback as well in Jaden Craig, but in their game, and forgive me, they played Penn last week. Jaden Craig had to be stretched off the field, so it's a little bit unknown if he is going to play. It sounds like so. Harvard could be running out their backup quarterback, DePrima. It sounds like. So I mean, that's always, there's some unknown with that. So my prediction for this one, it's at Harvard. Even if they're running a backup quarterback, I'm going to take the Crimson in this one. I just think they are just a slightly better team. I think they've got the little bit better defense. So give me the Crimson in this one.
Yeah, Brad, and you hate to hear an injury like that. You never want to see anyone get carted off the field. In this case, it happens to be Harvard's quarterback. Now, you got to think with Harvard Medical being there, if there's anyone that has a chance of getting back on the field, it's Jaden Craig. But thoughts and prayers to him and his family, and I hope he can get back to the field as soon as possible and back in the classroom as well, because you know that he's just as smart as a whip. But to your point, Brad, you look at this Harvard team, they're averaging 33 points per game, solid offensive production, passing game led by Jaden Craig, questionable for this game. Don't know if he's going to be eligible to return. You look at their rushing attack, led by Xavier Baskin, I believe. He's played really well for Harvard this year. And then you look at their defense. They're only allowing 20.2 points per game. So they're pretty stable defensively as well. And I think that's going to play a factor in this one, Brad. If Jaden Craig can't go, then you look at Yale. They're averaging about 33.7 points per game on offense. Slightly better. Not really, but about the same. 0.7 better. But hey, in this game, stats matter. Then you look at the total yards on offense by Yale, 304 yards per game. That's pretty good, especially in an Ivy League school. In the end, though, I think that Harvard has the edge, even without Jaden Craig. I mean, he's a leader, and we know what type of play he brings to that Harvard offense, and I think it is going to play a significant role in this game. But I think with Harvard's defense being able to bolster down at home, I think they're going to come out in this one by about 7 points, maybe less. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Harvard gets the win in the game. I think Harvard wins the game. So give me the Harvard Crimson in a close one. And like I said, thoughts and prayers to Jaden Craig and his family. So hope for a speedy recovery. Let us know down in the comments who you think is going to come out on top in this one at Harvard Stadium in Cambridge, Massachusetts.